Okay. Hello, my fellow readers. I, Dark Symphony 777, with a fan fiction reading. As always, a link to the story will be in the description below. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, click on that bell for notifications, and leave a comment in the comment section below on your thoughts of the story. So, the story I'm doing a reading of is called Go Nuts by Bob Scribbler. It is a comedy My Little Pony story. And the reason I found out about this story is because the author. I found out that Bob Scribbler is Scribbler Productions over on YouTube, and I sometimes watch that channel's videos. Now, Scribbler Productions as for you, what they do on YouTube is they do dubs of My Little Pony comics, as well as sometimes they do full readings of My Little Pony fan fictions. The most recent video I saw them was actually when they did a full reading on, I think the story was called A Fleeting Light in the Darkness. I really loved that video. And so when I found out, I said, Scribbler actually does fan fiction as well, I had to. I really had to. This is not even the first YouTuber that's written fan fiction that I actually did a reading on. I did Kiara, Cheetah, I did Appa Band, and also I did the Fiery Joker. So I had to. I really had to. And the only reason I picked Go Nuts specifically, it was the first story that caught my mind, my eyes. So let's get started. Twilight sat up a little straighter when Spike landed in front of her, neatly shutting her textbook with a paw. Spike, what the heck? I need to study. You're passing that class with flying colors, Twilight. You don't need to study as much as we need to talk. Huh? She blinked and absently adjusted her glasses. Talk? About what? Spike patted across the desk towards her, lifting his head to press his little doggy nose against hers. It would have been cute if not for the frosty look in his eyes. Where are my balls, Twilight? Oh, that's actually pretty funny. I can actually see Equestria Girl Spike actually saying something like this. Where are my balls? Oh, what to do with my balls? Oh, I can actually see him doing that. I can also see Pinkie Pie doing that. Don't get weird images of your mind, Devin. Don't. Where was I? Oh yeah, here. Huh? My balls. Where are they, Twilight? Your ball's in the basket. No, not my ball. My balls. Understanding crept down her spine, chased by a deep shiver that she herself hadn't predicted this conversation would someday come when her cute little puppy gained sentience and vocal cords. Well, it wasn't the first thing that sprang to mind in such a miraculous event, was it? Yet, here she was, staring down a 1,000-yard glare from a puppy whose eyes had suddenly taken on the attribute of razor-edged emeralds. Well, you see, she adjusted her glasses so much her sweaty fingers slipped and accidentally poked her in the eye. Damn it! I'm waiting. And indeed, Spike sat down on her physics textbook and tapped one hind leg impatiently. I want an answer, Twilight. I want an answer, please, Twilight. All things considered, I'd say I'm being pretty polite about this. Where are my balls? Well, when my parents finally agreed that I could have a puppy, there were certain conditions attached to it. Spike arched an eyebrow. It had not yet stopped being disturbing to see that expression on a dog. Conditions. Yeah. They said I had to be a responsible pet owner. You see, Mama and Pop-Pop are very socially conscious people. They're aware of the bigger picture when it comes to things. Spike frowned. What does this have to do with my balls, Twilight? Only in fan fiction can we get something like this. They have a keener understanding than a lot of people about what pet owning entails, so to speak. Twilight feigned a smile. It cut as much as ice on a soap hacksaw. Huh? Okay. Weird analogy, but fine. Like getting you chipped and registered in all your shots, and she swallowed. Neutered? She tried again to swallow the boiled egg she had somehow ingested. Whole and still in its shell, in the last 30 seconds. The lump in her throat refused to budge. You see, unwanted canine and feline populations are at a record high in the U.S. at the moment. So all pet owners who don't intend to breed their animals have a responsibility to. I don't remember my life up to the moment I entered that portal in the same way I remember things now. Spike narrowed his eyes. It's all very hazy. Oh. Yeah, regular dogs don't do cognitive reasoning. They don't understand A plus B equals C. I didn't either until now. We do emotions really well though. So, dogs do emotions really, really well. Happiness especially. He inhaled and drew himself up. I'm not happy right now, Twilight. I'm not happy at all. I would like them back, please. What? What? My balls. I'm willing to forgive you for taking them if you come back, please. Twilight's eyes widened. You what? Reattach them. Don't keep them in the house. Are they in your locker at school? No. I wasn't the one who took them. The vet was. So go to the vet's place and fetch him. He tilted his head to one side. You do know fetch, right? Uh, Spike, it doesn't work that way. Huh? They don't keep the bits they cut off. They don't? No. So what do they do with them? That was Spike's turn for wide eyes. They don't eat them, do they? No, 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 no. Twilight adjusted her glasses frantically. They dispose of them. They're considered biological waste. Waste? A look of horror washed over Spike's face. They threw my balls away? Yes. Why? Because they can't keep. No! Why would your parents do this to me? Why would you do this to me? Because otherwise I wasn't allowed to have a puppy. So you mutilated me in order to have a pet? How many other dogs have had their balls mistreated like? Keep calm, keep calm. It wasn't mutilation. It was being responsible. Spike leaned back on his haunches, and in an act of truly aerobic stretching, raised both his hind legs with his ears. Does this not look mutilated to you? Spike? that was funny. Bravo on that, Scribbler. Bravo. Where was it? Spike, show me your penis. Look at it, Twilight. Look at it. Twilight flung her hands over her face. No, this is perverted. Oh please, you regularly pick up my poop and forget to take the baggie out of your coat pocket before you go to class. It's called being a responsible pet owner. Twilight peeked out and promptly hid her eyes again. Forgetful. This isn't right! A thump told her Spike had jumped to the floor. This is repression! Dogs have rights too! The right to a full food bowl, a daily walk, and the right to keep her balls! Only in fanfiction can we get something like this. Only in fanfiction. Spike, I'm gonna do something about this. I'm gonna stir up my brethren. I'm going to retrieve my ball rights. I'm so tempted to give it a 5 just for that. Oh, let me just finish. Spike, this is ridiculous. Do you know what dogs do with their balls when they're? Why are we still talking about this? Yes, and it's our right to lick, chew, and expose anything we want to. That is the doggy way. Spike. The door banged open, and little Paul scurried away down the corridor. Rise up, my brethren! Rise up against the human oppressors! Ow! Slowly, Twilight let her hands slip to her sides when they dangled uselessly for a moment. Then she reached for her cell phone and punched the number. Hello? Fluttershy? Oh, hi, Twilight. You know that thing you warned me about? What thing? Spike make a certain realization. Oh, that thing. Yes. Well, it finally happened. Oh dear. He said he's gonna cause his brethren to rise up. Fluttershy sighed into her phone. I'll meet you at the dog park. I mean, no, yes. That is what this story. This sums up this entire story right here. I regret nothing. So that is go nuts. Well, First off, ball rights. Really? Oh, it was a little funny at first, and then the moment I saw that sentence, I just lost it. I actually paused it for like half a minute because that was just hilarious. Oh god, I am so tempted just to give it a 5 out of 5 just for that. Just just for just for this. I'm so tempted to get 5 out of 5 just for that. I'm so tempted, but then I'd be biased because oh. So what do I think? So okay, so let's talk about the story. So it's basically Spike complaining about he has no balls. Twilight trying to talk him down, and then Spike wanted to start a dog revolution over the rights of dogs not having balls. That is just a weird ass. No, that's just a weird ass idea. But then again, it's fan fiction. We see weird ass stories all the time. Um, I thought it was structured fine. It was actually pretty funny. I know this type of humor is not for everyone. Again, humor is subjective. But I personally found the story hilarious. I thought it was written nicely. Like this was a story that really did not need to be long. I'm happy that it's how long was the story? How long was the story? It was only 1,000 words. Okay. Yeah. It was the right. I think maybe. I mean, honestly, you could have stretched a little. The Scribbler could have stretched it a little longer, mainly just to have Fluttershy and Twilight go to the dog park. But you did not. But you really don't have to. Like like, the way it ends is fine. Leave what happens after ambiguous is fine. I really, I really thought the story was fun. If thought it was paced nicely, the characters, it's basically just Spike complaining about having no balls and Twilight trying to stop him from becoming a revolutionary. Viva la revolution! I thought it wasn't bad. It was hilarious. I'm gonna give it a 4. If I give it a 5, I would it would be very, very skewered simply because of the ball rights thing. I have to give it a 4. It's funny, it's short but sweet. The pacing is done right. The characters are done right. It's just don't want to give it a 5 because of just one single joke. Oh. You know what? Screw it. I'm giving it a 5. But bias be damned. I'm giving this a 5 out of 5 simply for that joke. All right. Oh, so this has been reading of Go Nuts. It has been Dark Symphony 777 and cut.